What's going on, people? It's Mr. Dore back again with another review. I hope everyone's feeling well. We won again. I know it's going to be a bit boring and all of that, but yes, we won. Forest 3, Southampton 2. Hope everyone's fit and happy. We might have our show talking about Anthony Taylor. If you want to get a little ranting, get him in now, because I know that the panel, I've got a bit angry. I know after the game, there's quite a lot of people was moaning about Anthony Taylor. But we won the game. That's all it cares. We're third in the table. We're on points with Arsenal. 6 points behind Liverpool. We're going for the title, people. Let's be happy about winning the league. If you're happy about today's win, hit the like button if you can. If the light comes up, look, there it is. Hit the like button as well, people. Subscribe if you know. And the vlog will be on 9 o'clock as well. So if members can watch it now after the stream if you can. So it is what it is. Right, let's get the panel in. They've got the Welsh Wizard himself. Steve, how are you, Steve?
Yeah, right, Ben, right, guys. How we doing?
Good, man. Any whinging about the ref?
I won't try and mention about ref if I can help it. I'd rather talk about Live Taylor than Anthony Taylor. Yeah.
Oh, Dave,
yeah.
Man.
But yeah, I'm all right, Ben.
Oh, good, that's well. And we've got Charles and the legend, Kev, back, her dad. How's everything? Kev, I've not seen you for a while, man. Where you been hiding?
I'm all good. I've been busy.
You've been busy? So Chelsea's been doing all the work for you then?
Yeah.
Have you got anything to mention about the referee today? Kev, I know Charles saw the last 20 minutes, but any wins about the ref?
Who was it? He was innocuous, wasn't he?
He who shall not be named.
People in the chat, man, if you got anything to say about Anthony Taylor, one word, no swearing. No swearing in the chat, but just let it all out how you feel about Anthony Taylor. Because we did win the game. And I was saying to the panel before the game, after the match, all I heard was Anthony Taylor this, Anthony Taylor that. And I had to tell him, we won the bloody game. And we're third in the Premier League, people. Third! Not third bottom, third. So, people, just relax about Anthony Taylor. Let's talk about the game. Before we do, Stuart's back for you to remember. Stuart, I hope you're well, my friend. I know you've been having a few issues with YouTube and that, but again, thank you, Stuart, for being a member to my channel. I know you got loads of comments in as well, my friend, but hope you're well, friend. Chris, Evening Podmaster, game or two horse, but we got it done. See, everyone gonna be. Let's be positive about Chris, the legend himself, man. Colin, I hope you're well, Colin, my friend. I hope you're well. Karen, nothing boring, not boring. Don't be negative. Keep girly screaming. I'm not a girl. This is why am I getting called a girl? It's absolutely disgraceful, man. Am I a girl, Steve?
No.
Long pause.
That's
I can see where the screen comes. You know, the screen before Forest score. Yeah.
Right, people.
we all know it. We all know it's there.
The vlogs, people. Right, after this podcast. I'll put the vlog out. Members, you can watch this 9 o'clock. If you see me screaming, then here's what it is. But I don't scream. I think you're overreacting, people. Overreacting. Because Anthony Taylor certainly made it difficult for us. Oh, it is what it is, man. With Anthony Taylor, he's a clown. As Daz could see this morning, even all came to half, still 9 games unbeaten, 3 points. Come on, you Rez. Exactly. Let's be positive about Razdaz, man. Come on. Good evening, Mr. Dore, Charles, Kevin, Steve. Hope you're well. I'm so happy we won, but I'm also nervous doing the last 12 minutes. I couldn't barely walk. I'm just cluing in, enjoying. Yes, you keep drawing, my friend. I'll see you soon, Eve, as well. Justin, morning. I slept through my 1 a.m. alarm clock. Woke up to see Southampton's 2 goals and just allowed Forest goal. Still 3 points. Exactly, Justin. Justin, whereabouts are you from again? You wake up at 1 o'clock in the morning. Bloody hell, shocking! I thought it was better to watch Steve, but no, it's all good, mate. It's all good. Tom, the door screen is the first thing I look at. Why? See, I've not got Tom. I haven't got a clue. You're talking about my friend. Not, actually, allegations. I say allegations. They were all lies, man. But shout out Tom Heatwell, my friend. Right, let's talk about the game, man. 2 games, 2 halves. Let's start with you, Kev, man. What was your opinion on the whole game?
Yeah, just I guess it was going to plan, wasn't it? I was nice and relaxed, laying back, just enjoying the goals going in periodically, and yeah, that was okay. And then the disallowed goal came, didn't it? And it went to pot. It did. It just seemed everyone was all over the place, didn't it? Really, I hadn't seen that before. I was more nervous at the end of the game than I was against at the end of the Liverpool game, to be honest. And I don't know why. You know, I said to you, Ben, they brought that big unit on, and he just drifted in and out, and he wasn't being marked sufficiently, I don't think. And he just looked at he was a problem, and we don't usually get that, do we? No. And I can't believe he's the best striker we've ever come up against, to be fair. But yeah, it was a little bit nervy, wasn't it? But up to that,
last 10 minutes, it was.
But up to there, I think, you know, it was controlled, wasn't it? I guess it was going to plan.
What about you, Charles? Like I said, you saw the last 20 minutes of it. What was you feeling about? It was 3-1 up, and then everyone even I was nervous. I'm not gonna lie, but how was you feeling about it?
Well, I was at work, so I was getting all these text messages from Dad going, "Oh yeah, you know, 1-0." It was coming in. I thought, "Oh yeah, lovely." And then I come home, and Dad's got a bit more of a somber face on him. I didn't see the disallowed goal, but I watched it back on the highlights, and I could just tell by Dad's face that I just wasn't going well after that. And I was like, "So how do we play first half?" He was like, "Oh, we were absolutely brilliant." And then he said, "It's all just got to pot." And it was so weird to come in and just watch the game, because in my head, that was like what we were playing all game. Obviously, I didn't see the first bit, but yeah, even I came in, I was a bit like, and when that second goal, because I saw that go in, and yeah, that one, I don't think we looked the stronger teim in that last 20 minutes at all, from my perspective, and that that was just nerve-wracking.
Well, Steve, man, like I said, Fritz 3 big points again against, and me and Stephen we're in a chat, and we said we've got to respect Southampton because they're the bottom of the league, but it's not going to be an easy game. Like I said, first off was easy, as Kev says, but was you nervous, Steve, second half when they got that goal?
It kind of brought back memories of the Forest we've kind of known for a while, kind of nervousness, kind of fragile. But the first half was so easy. Not to patronise Southampton, but it was just like probably one of the easiest 45 minutes. Like we outplayed Fulham last season, didn't we, in the first half? But that was more, we just totally run rings on Fulham. They couldn't get near us. But today was Southampton just didn't try today. They looked like a real poor side. But I will say one thing. Them games always worry me going in comfortably half-time, because I know it's going to sound really stupid now, right? But if we went in 1-0 half-time, we would probably come out second half and kill the game by 60 minutes. Because, that team has got nothing to lose then. Southampton probably in the dressing room saying, let's throw anything at them. What we got to lose? If we had won 6-0, they're still going to lose the game. So them games always worry me, Ben, when they go in half time, the 3-0, because we haven't been like Man City today now. 3-0 up, they're capable of scoring another 3. We're not quite that level yet. And going in 3, I thought this is too comfortable. And when they scored that first goal, you just know the Forest of goal.
It was a good goal. It was a good goal.
It was a bit of a fluke. The commentator was saying, did he mean it? But no, not really. I don't think he just kind of flipped his foot at it. But yeah, it's just, like I said, I can gather all you thinking of my logic with the 1-0 thing. Like going in 1-0 half time, we would have come out, Nuno would have said to him, look, just kill the game by 60 minutes and then see the game out. Still a long way to go. 45 minutes is a long time in football. One goal can change a game. And straight away, I felt the nervousness coming through the screen. 3-1, you just felt the momentum changing. Now, what I would say, the disallowed goal, if that's 4-1, I honestly think we'd have gone on 1-0.
I've seen the replay. It's absolutely shocking.
Terrible. I think we would have gone on 1-0, 5-6.
Yeah.
That would have deflated Southampton because they had their tails up. But that got their tails up then. And like Kev said, it's just after that, they just seemed to gain momentum. They threw on some big lumps. They brought the quick winger on. and they did cause us problems. And I mean, I don't think our subs made the impact that we used to.
I want to talk about that later on as well. That's what I want to talk about later on.
Yeah, it felt a little bit unbalanced to me, and that's the only criticism a lot of us had of Nuno is them subs, and he is vulnerable sometimes of making the wrong ones. And today, I just felt he might have got it wrong. He might have got it wrong. But luckily, it came out. We got the 3 points. Look, we got the 3 points.
That's all it matters.
It doesn't matter.
It's a thing, like I said, it's weird because like I said we won, but as I said, there are always going to be moments if we're thinking about Forest fans. We can have these nervous moments of saying, like, I've not even spoken about Elliot Anderson cleared off the line. From my view, he looked easy, but when you see look back on it, very good to clear off the line. But people, please do hit the like button if you can, and please do. There's 33 people in. Okay, let's talk about the Georgie Maradona, the man self Anderson, Kev, man, because he's got his first goal for the club. What's your thoughts on Anderson for the whole game?
I just love him. I think he's brilliant. When we signed him, because it was about 15 million at the end of the day. Once we
15 million, 15, 20, 50 million, yeah.
And instantly you go in and you do the old look at the videos of him, and he's got so much in his locker. I mean, that guy playing for Bristol Rovers was absolutely superb. Now I know you're talking Bristol Rovers or what I think it was. Now you look at him now, but do you know what I mean? I don't. You go through who where a weakness is, and I think the only we'll call them upgrades, right? You just need somebody. Now, if an absolutely superb Sangari came back and gave him the license to thrill, the guy has got it all. Honestly, he's brilliant. I just love what he does. You know, he's comfortable on the ball. He runs a lot. You know, he's got all. I mean, the goal today, he's got an eye for goal. He honestly, he probably doesn't get as much credit as he.
He doesn't get much credit. That's the thing. He doesn't
get. Watch him. If you just watch him, you just take. I think what it was when we bought him, because I'd seen him, you tend to watch him more, and he floats. That's what he did. He just does not stop. He's brilliant. I think he's. I mean, I was thinking also last night when I sort of like, you know, the upgrades that we've had, you know, in the last year, and Milenkovic, him, and Sells, isn't it? Really, that's it.
Yeah.
You know, and that's fine. They've just made all the difference. And we talk about Milenkovic, and we talk about Sells being in there, but we don't talk about Anderson. He's absolutely brilliant. Honestly, he would probably, apart from two centre halves, he'd probably be first name on the sheet for me.
Wait, let me ask you a question. Do you feel, because we've got new England manager in, do you think he deserves an England call-up? People in the chat, get involved. Do you think Anderson deserves an England call-up? I know he's been in the 21s. We've got a new manager in that. But people in the comments, yes or no, does he deserve an England call-up? Kev, do you think he deserves it?
He's got to be up there for consideration, isn't he? If it's on form, yeah. You know, how old is he? 22?
21. Wow. I think he is.
There we go. See? Why not? Why not? Wow. Maybe we want him to, because he might actually affect his playing time and for us. But he's just a great player, Anderson. He's
one of them players where no one really he goes unnoticed, but then if you tell people to watch him in a game, then people go, "Oh yeah, he's like a workhorse, isn't he?" You know, when you pay attention and you realise.
You just think, would you like to play against him? Absolutely.
Yeah. Top player.
Absolutely not.
I bet you're jealous, aren't you, Steve, because he's English and not Welsh.
Don't bother me, Ben. Don't bother me. As long as he does in the Forest shirt, I don't care.
Before I get,
we've got the best left back in the Premier League at the moment, anyway, on form. So.
And he's Welsh. And he's Welsh.
Yeah. So yeah. So, and England are struggling for left back, so I reckon Nico Williams will probably get in England team at the moment.
That's true. Before I do, I've got a super chat from Stuart. Thank you for the £10, my friend. Much appreciated as well, people. If you do all the super chats towards my channel, because all the super chats will send me to Europe next. We are going to be in Europe. Let's keep it real. We are going to go to Europe. It's just going to be which one we're going to be in. So Stuart, thank you for the £10. I'm going through. There's quite a lot of chats I need to cut to. Tower had to leave the club. I need to sell him. Good saving, but it's time to move on. We'll talk about Tower later on, Kieran. But thank you for the chat. Stuart says, working reincarnated. Is that with Anderson? It must be, but yeah. Anderson is better than Rice this season. Bloody hell.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Bloody hell. That's good debate as well. Kevin says Tower. We'll talk about Tower later on. We'll get, but there's quite a lot of people talking about Tower. But thank you for the message,
Ben. Sorry, Ben. Sorry, Ben. Can I just say something, right? While it's the topic. I'm getting this vibe, right, through the comments, and I haven't even looked on social media properly yet, but it's almost like we're forgetting we have won the game today.
Yeah.
Because I think what we got to be careful as Forest fans, we can't get this arrogance that we're Forest now, we're just going to turn teams over, get clean sheets. We're going to get scares like we had today. We're not the finished article yet. And yes, Southampton are struggling, but they are fighting for their lives. And remember, they were only 10 minutes away from winning Old Trafford. And I know Man United a crap, but they outplayed Man United for 80 minutes on Thursday night. And I thought, we're in trouble here. And I tell you one thing, if they had Dibley playing for them today, he would have caused us problems. So we've got to remember where we've been last season and where we are now. We can't have this, we'll just turn up, smash them 4-0. No. And just stand and get us 5. If we grind out the result, it still shows a making of a good side that we can get the 3 points when we're up against. Southampton are fighting for their lives. Maybe a mid-table team want to put the fight up like they did in the second half today. They are fighting for their lives. They want to break Derby's record. You know what I mean? So
no, Steve. No, Steve. Southampton. If any Southampton fans are watching, please get just 2 wins. That's what I'm asking. They'll definitely win Leicester. There's no qualms about that. They'll beat Leicester. Just beat another team, and I'll be happy. That's all that matters. For Southampton, please, just beat that record.
I just want to say that, Ben. We got to be careful. We're not going down this. We're arrogant. We don't want to be like
that's the thing. I don't want to do it.
And the other thing as well, Steve, you talk about Anthony Taylor, but what they were getting away with today, I mean, Gibbs White was smack in the face. Now, if you know that you're semi-protected by some of that and you've got a license to go in hard and you're not, that's something else we had to contend with, to be perfectly honest.
Can I just say as well, right? Now, I'm a rugby fan as well, right? And now in rugby, they're getting really strict on headshots, right? Really clamping down. Now, if I don't know if you guys see these headshots in rugby, they red card them now, right? That Clint Downs on Gibbs White, that is a red card. Now, are they going to bring it into football? The same as rugby, he smashed him and he leant in with it, I think it was his elbow, into the side of his head. That's a red card. If that's a red card in rugby, we need to implement it in football. Footballers need to be protected by their heads as well. So that was shocking. That was absolutely shocking. And Downs was obviously told, if you watch that game back, he was targeting Gibbs White to get stuck into him, which, we're the first one to applaud Yates when he does it to other players. But some of the things he was doing is a bit naughty. There's a line, and then you go over that line. That was filth.
And we dealt with it, which is another good thing, we did. So, we're looking for positives about it, apart from the win,
So I'm just going to go through this because the comments are flying in from left, right, and centre. Like I said, Stuart, Anderson performance, more great on stats. Justin says has to consider Forest third and Marcus White Anderson a big part of it, 100%. This is why we forget. Like these 2 players are so important to us in the league as well. Even everyone, I hope you are, my friend. Anthony Taylor was absolutely disgraced today. Yes, I thought it was fantastic. But I'm being sarcastic. But I hope you're my friend. Andrew said, well said, Steve. We don't want the same situation as Leicester fans are displaying. I want Leicester down. I want Root down. I want the fan base to stop crying again because the way they treated Steve Cooper, saying Ruud van Nistelrooy is the best sliced bread. 6 or 7 defeats in a row. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. So as a Forest fan, we all have Brian Clough with us. Imagine us in the panel tonight, even with Mr. Clough tending respective officials, he would have struggled today if Sir Brian Clough was seen us today. Kevin says, it's all about opinions, mate. Man United, are you sure? Look how they got today. You can't honestly think they're good. They're a good team now. They're awful, absolutely awful. And people in chat, if you follow Des Oldham on on X or what was it, Instagram, please go for him because remember what he said. Manchester United will finish above Forest. awful take Des Oldham. But shout out to Des as well. Make sure you follow Des on other social medias as well. And Chris, a good point. Welsh Steve. Steve what, everyone's giving credit to Welsh Steve. Bloody hell, this is not like it, is it? Let's talk about another player, Callum Hudson-Odoi. Again, another good goal. I don't know what does anyone know what's Callum Hudson-Odoi's proper injury? I've not probably seen it, but let's talk about Callum Hudson-Odoi, Chelsea. Huh?
Sorry, Ben, it looked like his thigh because he rolled his shorts.
So it's not bad then.
He had his shorts rolled right up, so all his thigh was exposed, and he wasn't limping. But for me, that usually signs that is his. He wasn't holding the back of his leg, but he rolled his shorts up. So I think it was his. I'm hoping it's his friend.
That's good news. To be fair, that's good news. But let's talk about. Like I said, with me, like everyone knows, I love Yates, but I love Callum Hudson-Odoi. But let's talk about Callum Hudson-Odoi, Chelsea, man, because he's again good goal, and again we only bought him for $3 million, and defenders are scared of him. And I'm worried if he carries on doing this, like big clubs will go for him. What's your thoughts on Callum on the game, Chelsea?
I mean, like I didn't watch his goal live, but the way he is able to push forward, like you said, defenders, like they're petrified of him. And like you said, we bought him for was that $3 million, wasn't it?
Yeah.
How can you even argue with that? I think he's a phenomenal player. Like I said, I didn't see much of him like in the game, but his goal was brilliant. And yeah, how can you have any bad thoughts of someone you paid $3 million for and look what he's done for us?
100%. Let's talk about another one. Chris Ward. He just scores whenever. Good goal, wasn't it, Kev? Just scores for fun, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. He can almost do nothing apart from just score. He just scores a goal, doesn't he? What does Chris Wood do? I don't know. He was almost. He probably does the dirty stuff that you don't notice, but he'll always pop up with a goal. He's always available. He's a link man. I think he worries defenders because he's Chris Wood on form at the moment.
It was a good goal, wasn't it? It was a great goal. It was far out.
Yeah, but if you say that, what is a Chris Wood type goal? No idea. He scores any. It's just, I don't know. It's just telepathy between them, isn't it? The front three. It's just you expect them to go in when he hits them, don't you? Yeah. To be honest, and that's how we were in the first half. We were striding forward, and we were just shooting, and they were going in. And I think that was the only disappointing thing from the second half. But yeah, he's Chris Wood, absolutely quality. How long does he keep?
And it would as well, and people in the chat as well. Like when we signed him, and everyone was saying how crap he was. Now look at him. I know. How many goals is it to get? Because it needs a couple of goals till he gets his best Premier League record. I don't know if it is. I saw it in a.
Yeah.
Did he get that today? Yeah. Was it today? He got it?
No, he's not today. When is it, Steve?
I think he's on 14 now, isn't he? I think they said he needs one or two more to equal his best return in the top flight.
Isn't that amazing?
Because he has scored more goals than the entire Southampton team put together.
Yeah, that was it.
How many goals Man U scored?
Actually, now he might be equal now because obviously they scored 2 today. He's on 14, so they might. Yeah, I think he's on par now. He's basically scored the entire equivalent of Southampton put together.
Wait. Stuart said he needs 2. He needs 2 more goals. But isn't it funny, like how everyone was when he's first signed? And I look at him. I know. And that's the thing, like, and there's other discussion about Chris Ward, and people in the channel get involved as well. Should we give him? How old is he? 34, 33, 34. Should we give him a contract?
Yeah.
How many years though? 1 or 2? Because he is getting the wrong age though. That's the thing. But he's just like he's on form. He's the best striker in the Premier League. I feel. Do you feel? Sorry.
Well, go on.
Go see.
No, go on, Kev. Kev, go first.
Kev, what,
if you keep supplying him, he's going to score. Isn't he? You know, that's the thing. He people are putting up not on a plate for him, but actually, you know, the way we play, he's in the right place at the right time. He knows where to run. It's just that link-up play. It's just so good. You know, why would you not give him two? Would you risk only giving him one and then him want to go? Because then what are you left with?
Well, yeah.
People check. What do you think, man? What do you think about? Do you think you should get 1 year or 2 year contract? Because
I said, Ben, with Wood, if you give him a 2 year contract, now the Taiwo debate is a separate debate, right?
Yeah,
I got my opinion.
That's later on.
Yeah, we get the Taiwo. But with Wood, put him a 2 year contract, and I've said this on this show before. If we sign a striker, be in the summer, or even this month, between the age of 20 to 24, right? Can you imagine that knowledge that Wood can pass down to that young striker, and he can learn off him? It's a bit like, I think this is why they brought, like, maybe Wayne Hennessy back, as some experience, a bit of coaching, a bit of knowledge, and Wood would be the same thing, where Wood can bring that young striker on, the movement, you know, the headering, all that kind of stuff. At 2 years be prime, because can you imagine the impact? And Wood coming off the bench now, the form he's in now, can you imagine him having on the bench as Alan Ishad? So you got a really good young striker on the pitch who brings something different to the table, because I think that's what we're lacking at the moment, something slightly different up top. But can you imagine bringing Chris Wood on for the last 20, you know, getting crosses into him? And the teams knowing the kind of form he's been in, going, oh, Christ, we've got to defend this now for 20 minutes against Chris Wood. Yeah. It's for me, 2 years be perfect. And then maybe then, he'd be hitting 35, go on. He can go into the championship then and maybe, you know, see out his playing days in the championship. You know what I mean? So, because his legs are going slightly. I think this was when we first signed him, he was running treacle. And I said this at the time of Cooper, not a knock on Cooper, but I don't think Cooper really knew how to play him into our system. Cooper, it was weird because Cooper had the best out of Taiwo, and now Nuno has got the best out of Wood.
Yep.
Yeah.
Where Nuno, I don't think, knows really how to implement Taiwo into the system. So, yeah, for me, would be 2 years, be perfect. Aina, sign him on a 10-year contract. Give him a Cole Palmer contract. Give him the keys of Nottingham. Give him everything.
Well,
the guy's
give him Des's house. That he can stay there. He can stay there.
Can I just say one thing, Ben? I'm going to back you up on this. Right?
What? You're backing me up?
I'm going to back you up on an opinion. Watching that performance today, I would have put a little cheeky bid in for Walker-Peters.
Thank you very much. Right.
Do you know? I think he would suit our style.
He was the best player on the pitch.
He was the best player.
What Dad said to you, Forest, he's out of contract end of the month, end of the season. Sign him up, please.
I think he'd be perfect for us. He's quick. He can play both sides. I think he'd be a perfect asset.
Definitely, boys. Please do, Mr. Marinakis, Matilda. If you're watching this, please.
But I wouldn't sign him. I wouldn't sign him at the cost of losing Aina. I would keep Aina.
Yeah, they'll keep Aina.
Yeah. So it'd be Aina, Nico, Walker-Peters, and then if you want to sign Moreno, then on a full time. If not,
I've got Silva as well.
Yeah, because Toffolo would probably go. So yeah. So I just want to say that quick, Ben, what I remember, because you've been on about him for weeks.
I've listened there. I've been saying it for a long time. Matilda's get Sam Walker-Peters. He'll be a good backup for Aina and Williams. Please do. Was it Town will take Woods off?
That's my Dean. Ignore him.
Hey, no chance.
Ignore him.
Bye-bye. Shall I block him?
Yeah, just block him.
Well, you can block me.
He's sour from today's game.
Yeah,
just ignore him.
Oh yeah, I don't want to rub it in. I'll be nice to you.
You know, one player I love Chris Wood to give an experience on is Liam Delap from Ipswich. Can you imagine we signed him, right? And Chris Wood giving him his knowledge, powerhouse he is.
I'll say something about. Is it your fella?
Yeah.
I want Israel to stay up, but they got absolutely battered today.
Oh, they got that.
I want Israel to stay up, man. Who was it? I want Leicester. Who else was it? Southampton and Brentford.
I want Everton to go.
They're not going to go down. Imagine Man U or Spurs going down. I'll be loving that, but they're not going to go down, are they? We do that. We're not going to do that. People, please do hit like button if you can. Let's subscribe if you're new. And if you've got any questions for the panel and myself, please get involved as well, people.
Put in the chat, Ben, sorry, from the chat, what's more likely, right? Man United getting relegated or Forest winning the Premier League?
People in the chat, get involved. Repeat that. The people, Steve, say that again so people understand.
What's more likely is Forest winning the Premier League or Man United getting relegated? What's going to happen?
Get involved, man. Get involved. Please, that is tough. That is tough.
Man United going down, I guess.
Go on, Kev. You go first, Kev.
Jeez.
Yeah, but he's ever the pessimist. So
yeah, I am. Yeah,
he's very much risk assessing, and
well, so I'm not disappointed.
Yeah.
That's it.
Go on, Kev. Go first.
It's not funny, but Man United are in sort of like.
You know what? I'm blaming the manager. It's not the players. I think it's the manager.
Yeah, but you say, see, Ben, you say that, right? I've always thought that. Do you remember when I used to think a club, if you had a good manager, that was it. But that's rubbish. It's got to be a lot wrong with Man United, haven't they?
No, I think it's the players. I think it's players as well. But because when I watched Southampton against them, Southampton were fantastic for 80 minutes. Fantastic. But I just don't.
But see, another thing I can't understand with clubs like Man United. So we're the best league in the world, I'd say, Premiership. Yeah. So we go when we pick out some clubs go and pick out managers from, I don't know, Portugal or Spain or something like that who are clearly not as good as our league, and they expect them to do well. And they're dealing with players who have got big salaries, big egos. And it's not going to happen, is it? No. They're going to struggle, I think. How many managers at Man United have tried and failed? You know, that's just my opinion. I don't know.
I'm gonna respond to that. I want to. What's more realistic is winning the league. Man U won't go down, but if Man U do go down, that I think business it'll ruin the Premier League because of the Premier League. Exactly what I'm thinking. That's what I feel. That's why I say because Man City with their 115 charge, they'll get fined. Yeah. Premier League don't want a big team with big money at the Premier League. It's simple as that. But
I think though, if Man United were to go down, that would be a bigger shock than Leicester winning the Premier League.
Yeah.
No, I get that.
Who would ever have thought, right? Whoever would have thought 12 months ago we'd be talking Forest pushing for top, even going for the title race. And Man United in the bottom six.
We're still in the title. Don't worry, people. We are still in the title race. We're only 6 points behind them. I refuse to mention that team now. We're top of the league. I refuse. I'm not mentioning that team. People in the chat, I call in them. Please don't call them that because I don't like them because I've had Liverpool fans on my neck. Oh, I just said it. I just said it. I've had them fans messaging me all day about it's Southampton. Calm down, but. Here's what it is. Right, let's talk about it, man. It's took me 35 minutes. Let's talk about the ref. People in the chat, be careful with your language. What do you think of Anthony Taylor? We'll start with you, Steve. People in the chat, be careful what you say. What do you think of Anthony Taylor?
Where do we start? So, red card should have been a red card on Downs. VAR should have helped him, but how can you miss that? I do not know.
No.
The decision to override the goal, shocking. The amount it took him, was it 65 minutes before he booked a Southampton player?
Yeah.
I kept touching it earlier. Some dark arts going on in that game today. They were doing nitty little things. There was Downs should have gone anyway because he not just not smashing gives wide. He put 2 tackles in. That should have been 2 yellows. There was the right back, the Japanese guy. He should have had a cup. He should have been booked. He got away with it. Nico Williams turned Walker's Peters, and Nico was not in on goal, but he made the run down the left channel, and Walker's Peters was pulling his shirt back.
Yeah.
No booking. I'm like, what do these players have to do to get a booking? And like the chant goes, it's all about him, isn't it? And I think this is what is deflected away from the win. I know the 3-2 scoreline, but it's the ref as well. He made him how can this guy ref at the top level? I mean, all eyes is on this, and it's supposed to be the best league in the world, and blah blah blah. And they can't even get the right refs. They can't get the best refs. I mean, the Sunday League ref would see that kind of thing. You know, if you go watch a Sunday League game on a Sunday, and what Flynn Downs did at Gibbs White, if that happens on the side of the pitch, that guy's red carded. All the families would get involved, all the parents would get involved. He'd get sent off. I mean, it's just honestly, Ben, it's just like where you were sat in the stand. You can't pick up maybe as much as we do on the TV, but honestly, seeing it just unfold in front of your eyes, like, what is he doing? Like, as the game progresses, you know, come on, ref, book him. No booking. Didn't even talk to the players. Didn't even say, like, next one, you're getting booked. They kept on just fouling.
Yeah, it was.
I was just like, it was one of the worst. It was one of the worst refereeing performances I've seen probably since the one where Willie Bolly, was that the same ref? No, that was Graham Jones, that wasn't it?
That's very good.
That was the Bolly sending off against Bournemouth last season. Yeah. That was terrible today. Terrible. And, you know, perhaps Southampton fans could jump on and say, oh, you know, we should have had decision as well. I'm not being biased with this Forest. I
think Southampton, I've seen a Southampton content creator after the game, and he said it was poor for both teams, but bad for
he
did say it was bad for Forest as well.
He was terrible. He just didn't ref the game. I mean, he didn't even speak to Downs. He won't even like tell him like your next one you're getting booked. He just left him kicking Gibbs White, smashing into him. Like I said earlier, there's smashing into people, but there's deliberately trying to hurt someone. Like when we were on about Ryan Yates and all that getting stuck in.
That's what frustrates me. Like we said, everyone always turns on Ryan Yates, but when it comes to him,
yeah. But like, you know, going back to the Liverpool game, when Murillo smashed Diaz, which to be fair, 100%, he smashed him. But it's funny, isn't it? But it's a yellow card. I know we laugh, but that was, you know, we smashed him. But he leant in like that. Downs, I don't know if you've seen it back, Ben, because you're obviously the other end of the pitch. He literally smashes him like the side of his head. It's like
I'm going to watch. I'm going to watch the full game tonight.
To be fair, Gibbs White's lucky, man. He didn't go off because I might be over exaggerating, but like I go back to the rugby point earlier. If that happens in rugby, he's red carded.
Yeah.
How we got away with that? Terrible referee, and just the standard was terrible. I mean, you could probably got a League Two ref in better, to be honest with you. You know.
But like, I only caught the last 20 minutes of it, and I was thinking, like, how I'd counted like 3 yellows and nothing was being done about it. But that's why they were getting so much more dirty, because they were getting away with everything.
They get away with it because he weren't talking to him. He weren't saying to the captain next one now, or he wouldn't pull him to one side saying, you know, next one you get him. No, he just let him run off. They knew they weren't going to get booked, and they just kept on doing it.
What was one, Steve, where I think, was it Ferdinand, that guy in midfield, he turned, he stumbled, and I think...
Oh, my God, yeah.
Did you see
Fernandez.
that? He wasn't that far away, was he? No, and...
He didn't touch it.
I didn't touch it.
Ben, go back and watch that if you can. The first half, Fernandez...
When a guy dropped, Morgan Gibbs White, yes, yeah. That was awful. I seen that. That was awful. That's shocking.
Anthony Taylor was about 5 yards away. He was about 5 yards away.
I like him. I like Anthony Taylor. Just for I'm turning against you. I like Anthony Taylor.
Well, we're bitter about him anyway from all the other seasons that we've had with Anthony Taylor. That as well. And no.
Yeah. But you know what, right? Every referee now, he will have a what do you call it? A review. He'll have a rating. The refs are there watching it. They probably put him into the. Yeah, but they put him into a room now and say, your performance was this. They surely sit him down, show him back, like the Downs elbow, like that incident where the player would even clipped by Gibbs White. Surely he must look like, he must be ashamed. Like, as a professional ref, how can you sit there and go, yeah, I got that right?
Yeah.
No.
But why does he do it as well? Because then it gets people talking about him.
It's all about...
And honestly, and that's what I say.
But go back. I mean, Flynn Downs used to play for Ipswich, And
he
he had
did,
he had a
yeah.
reputation of being a bit of a thug.
Yeah.
So therefore, you when you're a referee, you know if there's any intent in what you do. I guess you do. So he knew he was capable of it. So if it happened, surely you got to think, yeah, actually, you've got to address it. You got to cut that out. You've got to,
But nothing will be done. Never will be with him. It's the same old. He'll do it again, and he'll do it again, and he clearly doesn't like Forest, and we don't particularly.
That Harewood Bellis. That's a good point about the Harewood Bellis thing.
Yeah, oh my God, he's a wins and pots as well, man. I think the second half. He did
yeah, he had to go with him on the floor.
Yeah, I remember that. At the Trent, everyone was like, you this and that. I was I'm not gonna repeat what I said. I shouted. Yeah, he got my nerves as well because he step son-in-law to work in, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh my days! I don't want to repeat what I said to Peter. Yeah, here's what it is. People, please there's 53 people in. Please hit the like button. If you can just hit. All you do is hit the like button. If you hate Anthony, no, hate's a strong word. If you dislike Anthony Taylor, just hit the like button if you can, please. Help me out, man.
I think. Well, I just say something on Southampton's behalf, though. I mean, if you look at it on the flip side, if we were Southampton fans talking now, we'd probably like the fact they're getting stuck in because maybe look at the new manager who looks like I call him Robert De Niro. He looks like a nasty piece of work anyway. So maybe under Russell Martin they were flimsy, they were flaky, too nice. But maybe this manager's instilled to promote, get a bit dirty. Because what have they got to lose? They're going to go down. They're cracked. So perhaps them getting stuck in, and we are going to be targeted now. How many times over the years we've said, right, we're in 17th in the bottom three, play Man City, play Liverpool, get stuck into them, kick them in the air. Now we get it done to us, and we are being rattled now. So maybe I'm not condoning what
you're rattled. I'm not rattled. I'm calm. That's what I told you.
Don't take me much to get rattled about football or Forest, Ben. But
I'm not rattled, people. It's these lot. The panel's rattled. People in the chat, are you rattled about Anthony Taylor? I'm not rattled because we won. You lot are rattled.
No, but we just
you're rattled, Steve. Just get over it, Steve. Anthony just rattled you. Get over it.
No, but I don't know whether you lot were feeling though. I was getting worried about us getting injuries as a result of that happening. That was what
spot on. Yeah. I was more worried about playing against injury because it was Callum Hudson-Odoi, Murillo.
Yep.
Who else was it?
Nico went down for a minute.
I was more worried about that than the referee.
Yeah, every challenge that was going on, that was my fear constantly in that last bit.
Milenkovic. Milenkovic and Sells went down with him.
Milenkovic. So what I mean, people be like Chelsea. Think about other things than the referee because Steve's rattled. Kev, are you rattled about the ref?
No, not at all. I've moved on.
Steve?
I've moved on now.
The only people in his rattled is Steve. So people don't be like Steve.
Steve, leave it.
It just winds me up, like. It just winds me up how refs are literally 10 yards from something happening. I know when live and you bring that position, like all eyes on you, anything's happening. But when the ref's looking, like when that play went over, Gibbs Rice nowhere near him, how can you give that as a free kick?
Yeah. Steve,
you're supposed to be a professional. You're a Premiership ref. Like it's just terrible.
Talking point of the game, not Forest winning it. Andy Taylor making it.
Okay, Stephen. Listen to me. If you want 5 minutes time out, it's okay. Give it a chat. Just help out Steve. If there's any Worcester, just people watch. I don't know if people watch Bad Boys. I'm gonna say Worcester. Yeah, Worcester. Steve. After this, go and watch Bad Boys. If you know, you know. It's okay. It's okay. Right. People in the chat, and I thought the substitutions was a bit rubbish. Because Taiwo wasn't great. We always have this debate about Jota Silva starting. He can come off the bench and he can be a S-house. And I thought he was rubbish. I think Morata come on too early.
Yeah.
In my opinion. But people in the chat, what do you think about the subs? Let's start with you, Kev. Was you happy with the subs? Because I wasn't. People in the chat, get involved, man.
Well, considering they were kicking lumps out of us, I was a bit concerned when we'd used up our 5 and there was about 10 minutes to go. That was the first thing. It just all seemed a little bit disjointed, to be honest. Any form we had at that point seemed to go, I'd possibly say. But we just sat very deep and we didn't seem to have the outlet. I think, I'm back into that. We had a hell of a game against Liverpool when people were blowing out of their backsides, weren't they? Because they were just giving it 110. So it was a containment sort of thing. But I don't like to diss what happened and stuff like that. There must have been reasons the substitutions were made and stuff like that. Some you get right, some you get wrong. You don't know how people are going to perform, but we didn't seem to have an outlet when the subs were made, to be perfectly honest. And I think that was my own concern. But we did a job.
We did a job. That's the thing. Yeah. But we always have this debate every time. Like when we're 3-0 up, we expect Taro to get a goal to get that confidence up. I know, it's scored against Wolves, and it's like with Jota Silva and Sousa. Can they come on for Alanga and Callum Hudson-Odoi? And when Callum Hudson-Odoi got injured and brought on Jota Silva, I thought it was the wrong choice. He could have brought on Sousa, if I'm honest. What do you feel, Steve, about it? I've got Ryan Yates come on. Ryan Yates did the job, and you can't even Morata. They're all right, but that front three, do you think we need to improve, Steve, in this transfer window? Because
I am a fan of Jota Silva. I mean,
I am. He's at his house.
He 110%. He is 110%. I mean, he started against Luton, and it's no disrespect against Luton, but we always kind of knew him and Sosa were going to start that game because they are the second string wingers. But I'm on the same fence as you, Ben. Me personally, when Hudson-Odoi got injured, I would have brought Sosa on. Yeah. He is more. He does. Jota Silva's direct, but Sosa he seems to beat the man. Like he seems to in and out a bit more tricky than Jota Silva. Jota Silva would have been. He's more perfect when. Say we would have gone in 1-0 at half time. And I go back to my point in the beginning. Then we got 2, and then kill the game at 60, 70 minutes. Then Jota Silva is your man to bring on because, like you said, he's that S-out. He does carry up the pitch, but I felt, I know it's not his fault because he was sent on, but he weren't his type of game, and I think Sosa would have suited better on that side instead of Hudson-Odoi. Morata came on to show things up because they were starting to press, and they did throw on some big lumps. I mean, Taiwo, again, didn't offer anything. Sosa did come on eventually, didn't he?
Come on, yeah.
And who else came on? Yates.
And Morata.
But Yates didn't really, he had to just get in there and dig deep for us. He didn't really get on the ball because they were coming on strong. So when they took off Alanga, Gibbs-White and Wood, that was a bit of a concern. Because I thought, they still got time here because we kind of knew they were going to add on another 5 to 10 minutes after the 90.
Was it 12 minutes time it on?
Yeah. So again, we have criticised that side of Nuno before with the subs. Yeah. It almost
last season we brought on the subs late and wrong subs as well. But today I think yes, we won. It's hard because we won and we're still talking about this kind of stuff. It's weird.
That's what I mean, Ben. It's a weird vibe at the moment that we won the game, but because I think we have this. This will go back to what I was saying about the arrogance thing. I think it's because we didn't win 3-0. We won 3-2. We're like, this isn't good enough. And we got to get out of that mentality. Yeah. We won the game. Yes, it was nervy, but we won the game. Like, just remember that, right? I'm not rattled about that. I am rattled about the rest, but I'm not rattled about that. We have won the game.
Steve,
now, I will say, if we play as we did in the last 20 next week, we'll get murdered by Bournemouth because they're on fire at the moment. So, yeah, we got to be careful of that. We, like Kev said, we started to sit a bit deep. Me personally, I would have brought Sosa on for Hudson-Odoi.
Mm.
And then the second half, I may have brought on, when they went 3-1, I would have brought Morata straight on, just to show it up. And then maybe as the game carried on, and maybe brought on Yates then, or even Ward-Prowse or whatever, just to show up that.
I don't know if you know if anyone knows, and people in the chat as well. Ward-Prowse just needs one more free kick to be the highest free kick person in the Premier League. I don't know if no one knows that.
But you know what, right? I know he hasn't had much game time recently, but we haven't had one chance on the box yet where he's been playing for him to have a go.
That's what Craig said today as well. We've not had one set piece outside the box.
No, not even against Luton.
Mm.
We haven't had one chance for him to show what he's capable of doing. So, but anyway, going back to my main point, I thought again the subs. I don't know whether Nuno got a bit like, oh, we got this game. I mean, that was a big. I don't know if you guys agree. Taking Gibbs Whitewood, and I don't know if he's thinking of next week. But we hadn't won that game yet.
Think about next week because remember, if you think about it, look all the like we mentioned all the fouls that was happening. Maybe he didn't want to get them players injured because tomorrow, next week, it's a massive game.
Yeah.
So I said the toughest game this month, take away Liverpool, is Bournemouth away. I'm telling you straight.
Kryptonite, isn't they? That always seems to be the way.
But they've got 10 players out at the moment, haven't they? And they still turned over.
Kev, Newcastle were brilliant. I seen a watch and it was brilliant, man.
Yeah.
It was so good.
They are our kryptonite.
Going back to the Jota and the Sosa, I think Sosa's more disciplined. If you say to him play on the left wing or right wing, he will stay there. Jota is so busy, so industrious that he's often getting in the way, and he's not getting in the way. He's not. He doesn't play. He's not that outlet. You know, you'll see him in the box tackling back there rather than being wide, so he can pick the ball up. That's what I think. That's the difference between them two. That I would. So yeah, a replacement, a like for like, for Hudson-Odoi would have been a Sosa move, wouldn't it? Really, to be fair, because Jota's so busy, he'll just appear everywhere, won't he? Which is not a bad thing, but sometimes it doesn't help you collectively.
I think we all just went back to that mentality of like last season. There was always a question mark over Nuno's substitutions. Yeah, that was always we were always worried about that, and I think we kind of went back into that mentality.
Just strange game today. Strange game.
Right, Steve. Now you can go, Steve. Now Dylan can take over. Thank you very much. You all right, Dylan? You all right, Dylan?
Hello.
Hello.
Dylan, just get when you can. You can take over.
Can you take over? He was singing Chris Wood's song today. He was. I caught him singing it. He's like,
Steve, Dylan, you're not rattled about the referee, are you?
Oh, you are.
Get off. People in the chat, show some love to Dylan, please. He was the star man last week, Steve? Last week? Yeah. Show some love to Dylan, please. It would be thank you very much if you can. Before we do go, like I said, we do the man of matches, people. So people in the chat, who's your man of match? And what's your team rating? So one man of match, not two, one people. So people get involved. For 47, please get involved with that. And as well, hit the like button as well, people. Let's start with you, Kevin's thinking. He's thinking, Kevin. He's thinking. Kevin, what are you thinking, Kevin? Who's your man of match, my friend?
Talk it out.
Instantly, I thought Murillo. I thought, but then I like Anderson too.
Yeah,
it's like the Aldi advert, isn't it? I like both of those guys. I think if you push me, I'm going to go for Murillo because they were kicking lumps and he was strong today.
Okay.
He was strong,
personally. Right. Chelsea?
From the last 20 minutes that I saw, I think Nico Williams put a shift in.
Yeah, he did, didn't he?
He really did. How he was running up and down that line. Honestly.
Chelsea, are you just saying that because Steve's Welsh and he's on here?
No. But if that gets me brownie points, brilliant.
Don't give me the brownie points to him. I don't want to give Steve credit. He's only rattled by the referee.
Your name is Brown as well, so she gets a brownie point.
Oh, days. All right, okay. So what's yours? Nico Williams.
Yeah.
All right. Steve. Wait, Dylan. Who's your man of the match? Forget your dad.
He didn't watch much of the game. That's the problem.
Okay.
He was too busy playing football.
Who's your man of the match?
Anthony Taylor.
Yeah. It's 1 of 4 for me. I'm going to whittle it down. I've got a short list of Aina, Murillo, Nico, or Anderson. Because that run, one day, right, that run's going to come off in it. Murillo at the end.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
So close.
My God. Yeah, one day he's just going to score it and the whole place is going to erupt.
It'll be a run or a shot from the halfway line. One of them.
Do you know what, right? I'm going to say just for that clearance, like the commentator said, that's as good as a goal.
Yeah.
I'm going to go Aina.
Yeah, you know, Elliot Anderson is really good of just clearing off the line. He always does it. He does it against Liverpool as well.
Yeah.
He seems to be comfortable doing it as well.
I'm going to go Aina. I think Aina, just for that clearance. And it's hard done by for Murillo because I thought he was outstanding as well. Anderson again, brilliant breaking up play, but I think Aina up and down again, just
Yeah.
Okay.
And he's up against a tricky player in Walker Peters as well.
He was. For Sam Walker Peters, please. I thought he was very good, man. He was very good. I said, you know what? I said that he was good. And you're not crazy to me. Why do you always praise over team? I'm not praising over team. I just like Walker Peters. It's good for us to sign him.
Yeah.
Mr. Matildas, come on again. Please watch it. Please sign him. Free transfer. And yeah, please sign him, please.
Can I just say one thing, Ben? Thank God we didn't sign Ramsdale. My God.
Oh, but the fourth was it the fourth? Well, the VAR.
The goal. Yeah.
Oh, shocking. Absolutely shocking, man. My man of the match, I've got to say Anderson. And that's me being fun. Yeah, he's great. He took his goal fantastic. And yeah, for me, Anderson, and performance-wise, first half was 10 out of 10. Second half, oh God, I'll say 5. So altogether, I'll say 7.5.
Oh, I did get my rating. I'm gonna go 7.
Yeah, 7. What about yours, Kev?
7.
Yeah, 7.
Yeah, I go with that.
Yeah, I think we'll say 7 people.
First half was 9. Without a doubt.
You know what? This chat. It feels like we're bottom of the league. We're
I know.
It feels like, what's people in the chat? Go on, people in the chat. I've not seen anything positive in the chat. Come on, man. We're 3rd in the bloody Premier League. Come on.
Yeah.
Energy up. Come on.
It's been a while since we lost.
Come on, people. Come on. We are 3rd in the Premier League. Let's end this show in the high because we won. Even if Anthony Taylor is I'm not gonna curse because YouTube have warned me about my swearing, so I've got to be careful with my bad language. It's not even me. It's Des. It's Des Oldham and people at Steve and on the others. So it's not me.
Yeah, I don't swear.
Well, you don't swear now. We'll blame Des. Yeah, we'll blame Des and the rest of the others. So. Yeah.
If he was on more, then you definitely would.
If you two swear, then I'll send YouTube to your address, your placements, and wherever you live, and all that. So YouTube, I'm sorry. No, you know what? They sent me one warning. It was just one warning, not 2. It's just the one warning. I think I said something.
Straight out today. I'd all gone. I got none left.
But yeah, I do apologise on that. But yeah, it's been a great show, people. We're 3rd. We're 3rd in the Premier League. 44 points. It's unbelievable. Wow. We've got a tough game next week against Bournemouth. I'll be there as usual. Watch out for the vlog. If you are a member to my channel, you can watch it now. Go and watch it now. But it'll be coming on 9 o'clock. So you've got another hour till it comes on as well. So if you are a member, go and watch after this. Charles and Kev, thank you very much. Kevin, I need you back on my channel.
Pleasure. Absolute pleasure.
Thank you, Kevin. It's been a long time as well.
It really is.
Till Steve calms down about being rattled by a referee, we're going to suspend him for 3 games. And that's he's rattled. People in the chat, if you are rewatching this, and in the comment section, what are you rattled by the referee? Yes or no? I'm not, because we won. If we lost, it would have been a different. I would have been a different mind frame. and that, but we won. That's all that matters, people. Right, people, it's been a great show. Thank you for the panel. Thank you for everyone that took the time to watch. We're third in Premier League, people. Bournemouth away next week. Watch out for the vlog. Champions League football, here we come. It's been a pleasure. Peace and love. Up the bloody Forest.